Hello guys, welcome to SimCity. I don't know how this is gonna go. To be honest, I have to play on all of these really low graphics, and it makes the game look a bit shitty. Here is an image of what the game looks like if it's in full resolution. As you can see, it's pretty fucking good. And as you see in a minute, I will not be playing on full resolution. It will look proper crusty graphics, but that's what we're going to go with because that's all I can. So we're going to create a new place. If you have a look at what regions we've got here, I don't really... I mean, that looks pretty cool. I don't want to do a challenging one though, for the first series. See, like places like that, it's really hilly. There you haven't got much at all to work with. Same again, really. I mean, here there's quite a lot of land actually. Titan George or Edgewater Bay. I think we could have some fun with this one, but I think I might go for one which has got a lot of land, just to get things going, I think. Okay, let's name the region SimCity LP, because we're let's play in. We want it to be private, we don't want anyone coming in, we don't want the sandbox mode. And then we get pick where we want to go. Ideally I'd like a road to be going in through the city for our first one, because otherwise it can be quite a bummer. But then you kind of need a good mix of materials. What's that? Oil. What we got up here? We do want a lot of water. That's got shipping. And that's got a bit of a road coming through it. And it's got a nice beach. I think we're going to do this one. Okay, so here we go. Settlers Rest. So this Let's Play, I'm just going to roll it out when I can. This is going to take ages to load. I might have to skip through this once I've finished talking. But this Let's Play is just going to go on whenever I've got the time to do it, because really not got much spare time to upload videos, so it's hard to get some sort of consistency or schedule going. Apologies if you hear my keyboard and mouse. Can't do much about that. I've got a webcam as a microphone, and unfortunately I have to have it near where my mouth is, which is quite near where my keyboard and mouse is actually. And wow, I was not expecting that. Damn. And look, as you can see, the road cuts off because we're playing on really low resolution. In fact, that's proper glitching out. But wow, I was not expecting to see this mighty bridge as part of our backdrop for the city. That is very nice. But as you can see already, it's very different to what the screenshot looked like that I showed you. But we've got quite a big area to work with, so we can do something. First thing what you want to do when you start SimCity is to make a road. Low density is probably the best place you can start. I think we're going to go and start. Let's look where the water is. Water map. Okay, so we've got a large bit of water all over here. It's completely water compact, so we shouldn't have any problems with the water. I'm going to look to try and get it going over here, I think, so we can have kind of an industry area over. I think this is going to be the industry area. So if we start off by having the residents here, we can just put a temporary water meter over here. What you don't want to do when you play this game is to get too comfortable with things, because these places build up quick. These areas, they get bigger densities, and it's quite hard to maintain. So if we just start off by doing that, and we'll have a little cut in there. That car's going absolutely nowhere. He's checking out the area. It's a high wealth person. Where's he gone? He's just doing laps of the bloody. The mechanics in these games these days, hey. So what we want to do really is just expand this over here for now. In fact, if we're going to have this as a area for industry, we'll put that down there, and we can get some sort of electricity system going on here, which will probably be the wind farm to start off with. Where is that? There. Purely because it's easy just to get going. Does it really matter where you put it, to be honest, because it's always going to be 10 miles an hour, because that's just how the wind is. So right, we'll put that there, and that will get some electricity going for us eventually, or not. Oh, of course it's hiring. Well, if we just get all of these done first, it's pretty simple. In fact, actually we are going to get some residents in. They'll soon moan though. How do you do this? Yeah. And you just want a tiny bit of commercial. If you have too much, you find that your commercial goes out of business pretty quickly. So if we go back to our industry, oh no, the wind's blowing that way. Right, that could cause a few issues. As the wind is blowing this way, we don't want all of the germs that the industry are creating going onto our residents. So if we take another look at this, where's all the maps? We just pause this for a second. Electricity doesn't matter. Water. Right, what are we looking at? Water. Well, then again, we don't really want our water by the residents, so that should be okay. But we're just not going to have our real industrial over here, and we'll try and fit it in way over here, way out of the way of anyone really. So yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. So for now, we're just going to have a dirt road. No, we're not. We're going to have a low density road. We're going to put the industry over here because it's by the train track, and this should help with trade. Whoops, that bit of road can just stay there. There's no point really demolishing it if you're going to end up having it back. If we do that and then just get a bit of industry going on. Right, and then replay. So as you can see, some residents are already starting to arrive, claiming some land, and they start building their little houses. But right now I need to really be focusing on getting some water down. For now, I don't want it really anywhere that's going to cause an issue. There should be okay for now. Yes. Electricity, not doing very well at all. Still hiring. Hopefully they find some workers soon, because otherwise these guys are going to be complaining that they have no power. I mean, I can't really afford any other option. Right, let's speed this up a bit. And let's see if we get some people coming to work for the electric place. Yep, there we go. We've got some electricity coming in to the city. Okay, now we really need this, which is quite a polluter. So once again, you want it over here. Probably just put it over there for now, and that will collect all of these guys' shit, basically. Put it nicely. Industry ships of freight to see, and then we have a demand that goes up and down. To make these places nicer, and where should we put this? Jesus Christ, I have no idea. We'll put it there because it's town hall. To make these people happier and to make their land values more, you add parks. So if we add a sports park, let's add just a cheap one, just some public tennis courts, why not? Okay, get out of my way. Put them over here, and now if you go onto your land value map over here, you see this area's got slightly more worth because of this, and then you see industry really lowers this. And to sort this out, what you can do is build a university. The university people become smarter, and then I know I can change the name, bugger off. The university people become smarter, and then they improve the industry and stop it from causing so much waste. So it also helps your ground pollution, air pollution, etc. Right, so what I need to do is just add some more residents just wherever I can around here, to be honest. I'm going to have a road come off there, and then have a small little area there, and then small area here, and then I'll sort out the roads. What you don't want your place to end up looking like is where's that one? Is that it's also symmetrical, and that you have roads coming off in places like that just make it look like a square, because it doesn't really look very nice at all. Have this road coming off. Is that straight? See, this is what's going to annoy me, I can already tell. Right, no, that is not straight at all. You know what, I don't really care. We'll go with it, we'll go with a wonky road, why not? Then we'll have another wonky road like that to connect up. Just like that, why not? As you can see, you can get very artistic with this, with these. And then I'm going to put residents all in here. I don't know why I got so artistic with the roads there. So as you can see, they start off very low. They all start off in these little trailers, and eventually this line around here will be the first people to become skyscrapers, because they're on the highest density road of the game. Life's good. Steady flow of electricity and water. That's what I like to see. The sign of the mayor's plans of going green. No, I'm not going green, unfortunately, because it costs a ridiculous amount of money and it doesn't work. Let's just check our electricity while we're here. 3.5, water's 10.3. See, you don't really get many problems. The problems are when they all suddenly upgrade and stuff. Right, what I want to do early is tackle the fire issues or the police issue, or health even. I think the fire causes the most damage, really. So I'm going to put a police station in. As you can see, we're in 7,000, but we have got 412 coming in, and we can raise the taxes up one to raise that money up. They're just going to have to live with a tax rise. Things over here, what we can do is we can add ferry ports and stuff. I haven't actually ever been in a city next to water like this, so it's going to be a good learning curve for me. Also, what we can do is add airports and stuff, but I mean, while we're by water, we might as well add a ferry port. But that's all future stuff. I mean, there's no way that we can do that now. So we're about halfway through the video now, and it wants to take me to region view, probably to show me something. Volunteer extra fire trucks, sector claim, volunteer vehicle. I think this is to help the region, so once you start doing other roads like these, then you know their fire trucks can go to these. But anyway, you want to go back to the region that we are on, if it's gonna let us. City, oh that's it. I get confused with all these buttons. Let's see, 400 degrees, I'm going to crack it up to 800. Well, don't worry, because we've got the firefighters in nice and early, because that is always what happens. And then next up, I think we're going to have to go for the health, and then we'll sort out the police after that, because what you find is this is the order that things happen. It tends to happen with fires come up first, and then you end up getting lots of people dying, and then you get ridiculously high crime rates. That's my experience so far of the game. What we want to do is put down some trees, nature, to try and help with the pollution that's going to be over here. Obviously in my low graphics these don't come up as much as you would see if I had nice graphics on here, but I cannot get them on here. But yeah, they help stop pollution, which is good, because obviously less people get sick and ill, etc. So let's have a look at how everyone is doing. We have no unemployed workers. We do have unfilled jobs, which means that we need some more residents. You see, this is what I mean by you only need a small amount of commercial and a small amount of industry, because people soon complain that they've got too many jobs and not enough residents, etc. Oh, we don't want that at all. A straight road. Not too sure what's going to go on here. It's going to be an arsehole, isn't it? Take it to there. Is that straight? Of course it's not. Ugh, these buttons are hard to get used to as well. I just put caps lock on. Okay, that is definitely not straight. That is really bad. I will not be able to live with that. That's for sure. So we're going to be dolls that whole road, and we're going to try that again. The roads on this game are extremely awkward, as you can probably tell. Just no. Now I'm in a bit of a dilemma of not really knowing what I want to do here. What I think we do need is more routes off here. So if we go down there, just do that and then connect that up like that, and then get a nice round road, connect that. Then this gives us a lot more options to come into the city, because otherwise you get huge traffic issues. Ooh. And then just get this and just drag in there. Right, this is a bit messy, but you know, has to be done. Not enough freight consumers. So the industry need more commercial, but the commercial need more residential. So this could be rather awkward if we get some more commercial in there and there. Then we should be okay. There you go, see the commercial demand went up really high there. So now we've got a lot of commercial in. These firefighters aren't really doing a very good job. Now we've got a lot of commercial in, we're going to need more residential. And what you find with this game is that you really do go in circles. It is quite annoying, to be honest with you. Because you do go in circles, you know, you put down too many residents because it asks you to, and then it says you need more commercial, you put down more commercial, and you need something else because of something else, and it really is a hard game to try and do. And famous big geography people, geographers, I don't really know how you'd describe someone who does that for their living, but they've tried to like recreate like massive towns and stuff, massive cities. The world's most famous the world's most famous cities. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate and I really cannot. That is really loud. Not too sure what noise that is. But famous geographers have tried to like recreate like New York and stuff by playing this game, and to see how like realistic this game is. It's probably going to tell me I need medium wealth shoppers. So we go to our parks and we need to get some medium wealth people in. So nature is kind of what you want to go for to get the medium wealthers. And we're going to put that over here, right next to the town hall. And as you can see, these people are upgrading. And I told you we would need the health pretty soon. So we're going to put the health in. Actually, are we? Minus 400 now, that should be fine for now. We're just going to put this over here. And what's he saying? Your Sims are ill. Well, no shit, Sherlock, because we haven't got a hospital, but now we have. So next up, it's going to say how our crime is really bad. So now we've just got to save up for be able to afford for a police station. As you can tell, you know, we've only got a little place right now, but it will soon all change. Believe me. So we've got a gas station here called Laughing Gas, which is pretty cool. And here we've got some burger place. It's pretty cool as well. Let's see who you are. Oh, go on. It's quite fun to try and track the people and see what they're doing. It like gives you quite a good detail on what they're doing. But anyway, what we didn't do was put signs and the flag on here, and then over here we didn't put any signs or flags on. Signs even. And where's the town hall? here it is. Can't even edit it yet because we're not upgraded. So that's what we're at so far. Mini power sign, get that in, and we're going to add one of these. No we're not, because we don't have enough. Okay, I was going to add in one of them early, oops, just to be ahead of the game, but of course we don't have enough money to put one in, which I didn't really notice. So yeah, so far after one episode we've done very well. We've still got people moving in, we've got moving in vans coming around. We've got some medium wealthers. We haven't got much density going on, but that's expected on a low density place with that have only just started. We're only 30 minutes in. They've only been here 3 days, in SimCity days, so you can't really expect too much. But yeah, so far so good. We keep having problems with this. Industry ships freight to commercial buildings, the trade depot or trade port. Zone more commercial, build a trade port, and to add freight to consumers. Right, so it's asking me to add more commercial, but if you look, we have got quite a lot of commercial considering the small amount of residential we have. However, I'm going to trust the game, even though it is most likely talking absolute shit, and add in some commercial and then put in some residential there. I didn't really anticipate where I'm going to put the roads for that either. What we are going to do is we are going to add more residential just now. What I'd like is that to come and connect in there, and then possibly a diagonal road. Is that going to lead to some crazy ass junction though, which is not good? Possibly. Let's see how far we can go, because I don't want this here to be a little tiny area. Probably not going to do that then. How about some crazy road? That's better. Let's go for that, and then add in some residential, because we need workers for the commercial, because the industry requires a lot of commercial, so therefore, and the commercial requires a lot of residential, so we have to balance this out. I'm just gonna wait for my next paycheck. Pay me, and then gonna put this down because it is gonna annoy the hell out of me. Because this was something I forgot. We do need to add a garage dump to collect all of this rubbish, because as you can see, 385 garbage cans, and none of it's currently being collected. So yeah, let me see how far in we are. We're pretty much there. I'm going to be doing 30-minute episodes, by the way, guys, just in case you're wondering. See, specialisation is trying to get me to do some specialisation, etc. I don't really want to get into that in the first episode. But yeah, so after the first episode, we got our zone sorted out. We've got a good, fair mix. It's not asking us to sort this out anymore. Our water, our electricity, and our sewage are running fine. But once again, it's first episode, we can't really judge anything. We've also added in a fire station and this, which will keep these guys happy, as well as the town hall. And we just added the garbage dump. So next episode, what I'm going to go and do is probably add more collection trucks to that, and maybe be able to add a police station. But that's of course depending on what problems arise here, because Stop complaining, man. Stop complaining. Look, he's coming to your house now, and you didn't even have any rubbish. He just went right past you. Shut up, man. Shut up. But yeah, I mean, obviously we could come up with water problems or electricity, because these really do just instantly appear when you first start this game, because all of the buildings you made at the start will just suddenly increase density, which will require more water, electricity, sewage. So you do need to prepare for these events. So yeah, that's episode 1, guys. Hope you enjoyed SimCity. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, rate, comment, whatever. Rate, comment, like, same thing. I'm not really too fast. And hopefully you guys do watch this, because it is a good game and quite fun and very much an interaction sort of game. So, you know, if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do, just leave a comment. Okay, SimCity guys, see you later.